Hi guys, welcome back to my channel ArtsyPutsy with me Putsy, and for today's video it's going to be another foundation review. And this time, well, it's actually not a foundation, but technically it kind of is. It's this product right here. It's the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream. I know it's not a brand new product, it's been around for years, but I never tried this and I really want to do a review on this product and do a first impression here on my channel. Maybe this will help some of you out there still, I don't know, but it's going to be a first impression review, and I'm also going to do wear test maybe for 6 or 8 hours. And if you want to see all of that, then just keep on watching. So just for information, I pretty much mentioned this in all of my foundation review, but I have very oily skin, acne prone, sensitive, a lot of acne scars, a lot of textures, redness, and dark pigmentation. I don't have a very good skin. I bought this a while ago. It's not the first high-end foundation I ever bought, but this is the first high-end products I'm going to review here on my channel. I want to review the Urban Decay All Nighter because that's the first product I ever bought from Sephora, like foundation from Sephora. But I don't know, I really want to review this first before the foundation, and I bought the one in the shade medium. The shade range for this product is not very good. I think they only have 7 shades, and that's not very good. I hope they can expand their shade range because I've heard a lot of good things about this product. Most of the color are leaning towards light to light medium and medium skin tone, not a lot of options for a deeper skin tone, which really sucks. And this product retails for $38 if you bought the full size, which has 32 milliliters of products. But I bought this in a mini version, like the travel size. It only has 0.4 fluid ounces, and I bought this in this packaging. It's like limited edition packaging for Christmas, I believe, Christmas 2017. So it's in this really cool packaging, and I bought this when it was on sale. So it's a color correcting full coverage cream plus anti-aging hydrating serum. It also has SPF 50 plus UVA UVB broad spectrum. It's a physical sunscreen. It will give your skin hydration while diffusing the appearance of skin imperfections for flawless looking coverage that won't crease or crack, and infused with hydrolyzed collagen, peptides, niacin, hyaluronic acid, antioxidants, and vitamins. And this is a multitasking makeup and skincare product with a pretty good coverage from what I've heard as well. I'm pretty sure you've heard a lot about this product already, and they just come up with the matte version. They also have a more dewy version, so I think this will give your skin more like a natural finish. And I also heard a lot of good things about the matte version, so I'm really curious to try that one out. Maybe in the future, I hope. But yeah, this one, I don't know if I'm gonna like this because I have very oily skin, but a lot of people do. So I have high hopes for this product because this also have sunscreens in it. I won't apply any sunscreen. I usually apply skincare and then sunscreen and then foundation. But for today's video, I already applied the Ordinary Alpha Arbutin plus hyaluronic acid, but I didn't apply any sunscreen, and I don't think I'm going to apply primer because I don't know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Primer is quite tricky. Not every primer can work for every foundation, so to give this a fair shot, I'm just going to try this one out for the first time without any primer, so I can truly judge this product based on the product itself. And I'm going to apply this, like always, half of my face with a damp beauty blender and half of my face with a brush. So I zoom you in a little bit, and let's apply this to our face. It has this thing right here and it's very hard to open. Like, I got it. I don't know how much product I should apply to my face, but maybe this much. I think the color will match me perfectly. I don't know, because in the travel size, I think they only have 2 shades, the light and the medium, I think. And I'm going to apply this to my face first. It has pretty nice scent, but I think it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea because it smells like a lemon mint, like it has kind of lemony minty scent to it. So I haven't watched a lot of review for this product because I don't know, it's been a while, right? Even if I have, I don't really remember, so I don't know how it's supposed to work, but I remember this has a pretty nice coverage, but at the moment I don't see a really good coverage. I think on my skin it's like a pretty light coverage because, or light to medium coverage, because I still see a lot of redness peeking through, but it just kind of even out my skin tone. But I like how this look on my skin though. I mean, it still looks like skin, like it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look heavy. Yeah, it just looks like my skin but better, like the name suggests, your skin but better. I get it now. I don't think it has good coverage, but maybe it's because of the sponge. So I'm just going to apply the same amount. I think it's a little bit too much, but I'm going to apply this with the brush now to my left side. Surprisingly, this looks pretty much the same, both with the brush and with the damp beauty blender. Usually the beauty blender will suck a lot more product and kind of shear out the foundation a little bit, but with this product I don't think it has a pretty big difference. Obviously this has a little bit more coverage but not too much, and the finish of it looks pretty similar. I like both of them because I have a lot of redness and dark pigmentation. It's not going to cover a whole lot for me, but I'm just going to apply a little bit more to see how this build up, and yeah, see if I can have a better coverage. So that's how 2 layers looks like on my skin. I really do like this for everyday basis because it does the job. It even out my skin tone. I mean, I don't really expect much from this product because it's not foundation, it's CC cream, but for a lot of people this has pretty good coverage. If you don't have a lot of redness, acne scars and dark pigmentation, I think this will cover up everything you want to cover, and it will make your skin looks flawless, still looks like skin but even out your skin tone completely. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever, and it does feel good on the skin. And also the finish of it is pretty nice. It's not matte, it's not dewy, like satin finish I think, for me personally, because I'm not the type of person who always want a full coverage foundation. Sometimes I go out with just skincare, sunscreen and powder, and that's it. So for me, it's a really quick solution if I don't want to apply foundation but I still want to even out my skin tone a little bit and makes my skin just look a little bit better. So far I really do like it. I really love how it looks, how it feels. I love everything about it, and yeah, the color also matches my skin perfectly. So for day-to-day basis, I think I will really like this, but we'll see how it looks throughout the day. I will finish up the rest of my face now and then I will be back in a little bit. So I already finished up the rest of my makeup. Everything blends really nicely. The bronzer, the blush, the highlight, I have no trouble with that. The concealer blends in really nicely and easily. So far I really love how this looks. I love the finish of it, but we'll see at the end of the day if it's going to look good or not. I also applied setting spray, so maybe that will kind of change how it performs. Maybe it will prolong that a little bit. I know maybe I shouldn't, but yeah, I always put on setting spray even though I don't always put on primer. But everything I put on my face for this look, I'm going to list everything down below in case you are interested to know. So yeah, this is how this look, and As of now, it's currently 11:30. The first time I put on this foundation is around 11 o'clock, so yeah. But I'm going to be back in a few hours to give you the update, the final checkup, and to give you my final thoughts. So I'm back, and now it's it's around 6 p.m. So the foundation, the CC cream, has been on my face for about 7 hours more or less, and I have to say I'm very impressed of how it looks. I know it looks very oily, but that's just my face. To be quite honest, this is not a mattifying product, right? But it does hold off the oiliness of my face a little bit better than some of my super matte foundation. I have a few matte foundation that looks a lot worse than this, a lot more oily. It really surprised me. Every time I look at the mirror throughout the day to check how it looks on my face, I just cannot stop thinking, wow, this looks freaking flawless, like as flawless as my skin can get, especially around here and around my forehead. Those areas just looks very smooth, almost kind of blurred a little bit, and it doesn't emphasize textures or my acne scars in a weird way or anything. It just covers up my skin really nicely, and it still looks like skin. That's the best part. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look cakey whatsoever. It doesn't really crease or sink into any fine lines, I don't think so. And everything I put on top of this product blends really nicely. The bronzer, the blush, the highlight, and as you can see, everything's still there and still quite pigmented, I have to say. Even if my skin looks oily now, it kind of looks like a healthy oily glow kind of look. I don't know, I mean, it doesn't look great, but some other foundation just looks oily gross, but this is not gross in my opinion. It still looks kind of like healthy in a way, and even after 7 hours, the CC cream itself still there on my face. It doesn't really move around or slip and slide everywhere. It's not disappearing in a weird way, like it's still there on my face. The only part where I see the CC cream has disappeared a little bit are around my nose area and around my chin, but that's usually the case with a lot of foundation. I do have like hormonal acne here, and it just gets very dry around here and around my nose, but it doesn't emphasize the dry patches. It just doesn't look that great as the rest of my face does, but it doesn't look that bad either. So I don't know, it's still pretty good on dry patches, dry area, and something like that. So I think overall it's a pretty good universal product for those of you who have dry skin. I think you will really enjoy this because it does feel kind of moisturizing and it doesn't feel dry or heavy. And if you have oily skin, I think it will surprise you because it does surprise me. And it just makes my skin looks healthy and have a nice satin finish without looking very dewy or greasy, but not drying as well. So if you have oily skin but you don't like a matte drying kind of look, then this is definitely the product for you. And I don't see this oxidizing whatsoever because it still looks, the color still looks pretty much the same as I first applied them, so that's great. A small problem with me is the flashbacks. This one does have a little bit of flashbacks, just a tiny bit, nothing too crazy, nothing like super white cast or something like that, but it does bounce off a little bit of light, but it's still not too bad. I mean, I get it because it has SPF 50. Maybe that's the cause of the minimum amount of flashbacks, but yeah, it's definitely not the worst flashbacks I ever experienced. So I think in terms of flashbacks, it's around B to B minus. Packaging I really like. I think if you want to try this product out, buy the smaller version first and then see if you like this or not. But yeah, the major cons for me is, like I said, the shade range is really bad. It just feels amazing on the skin. That's my favorite part. I really love how it feels. It feels very lightweight and moisturized, and my skin feels healthy in a way. I don't know, maybe it's because of all the skincare properties in this product that makes this product feels very nice on the skin. And yeah, overall I really love this product. It's definitely a major hit for me, and I think I will give this product an A or A minus. If they expand their shade range, this will definitely an A or A plus, but yeah, for me this is an A minus to A. I can never stick with one, so I don't know. By the way, I'm curious to see if I can blot them. So that's how my face look after I apply some powder, after I blot them, and it's pretty much looks like somewhat new. I don't know, it definitely looks a lot better now. And oh yeah, I think my face started to look a little bit oily after 4 hours. So for me that's pretty good, because sometimes there are foundation that can make me look like a grease ball after 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, overall I really love this product, and this just makes me curious to try the matte version, because if this version can hold off the oiliness of my skin this nicely, I cannot imagine how the matte version works for me. I think that will be a much better fit, and that will work a lot better for me. So I don't know, maybe in the future I will definitely try them out here on my channel. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will save up my money to buy that for sure in the future. I know this is not a brand product, so it's probably not very helpful, but I still hope this video maybe can help at least one of you out there. If it does, then that's already a huge success for me. And yeah, if you do find this video somewhat helpful or maybe even entertaining, I don't know, maybe it's not entertaining, but yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also maybe subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is right down below. That will help me a lot. That will mean so much to me, like so much. And yeah, lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope I can see you in my next video. Bye guys. I will give this video I will give